Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today is February 18th and it is Follow a Sketch February, and this sketch is from Stuck Sketches. Now this is a great sketch. Ignore the butterflies, but you could use branding strips here. You could use strips of paper, scraps if you keep them. This is a stacked washi layout to me, guys. I have my washi. I even have like some denim tape, some glitter tape, some really glitter tape, a denim doily. I've got pearls, a sticker book, and a couple of photos. So the sketch does call for 2 square photos. I'm going to use a rectangle and a square. I need to grab a background sheet and some mixed media. So let's see what I can do. Hey guys, Sandy here. And I've already said that. That's not the intro. This is the voiceover. Okay, well, here we are. I've got my 2 photos. I have one trimmed down to a 4x4, and I have one that I am leaving as a 4x6. I'm gonna go ahead and mat these bad boys on this kind of light. It's not even a honey oak. It's like a light wood grain. And I am completely happy with that color. It is turning out just great. So I am going to go ahead and put some mixed media down on this layout, and I am using spray and water, and I am making sure that the spray and water are going onto my acrylic block. This is the packaging technique, except with an acrylic block. I find that I have much better control over where my stuff lands when I use the acrylic block. And I was just showing you what sprays I was using right there. Couple of Distress. One Distress Spray Stain and one Distress Oxide spray. And then I'm grabbing my favorite gold mist, and that is Brundis Monroe Ornament Gold Chroma Mist. And yeah, gonna sprinkle that down, put that off to the side to dry, and then we are going to start making the magic happen. Now, I could have very well gone ahead and stitched these circles. I probably should have, because I do believe that this is supposed to be I just lost my thought, you guys. Anyway, I probably should have, but I was really excited to use these denim pieces that have been in my stash for a hot minute. So I just used one denim doily, and I went ahead and cut that in half and put it on either side of my photos. Now in the sketch, there is obviously two square photos here, but you know, I'm making it work for me, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use that as what I'm going to build, and my background has pretty much dried. I don't think there's a whole heck of a lot of wetness left on it. So I am going to go ahead and pop this bad boy down after I glue the bejesus out of it. My word. Why am I gluing it down? Why haven't I put my washi tape down, guys? Why is the washi not down? Oh, I was kind of figuring out where I wanted that glitter piece to go, I guess. Okay, so there we have the big old glitter washi tape. I love this big, thick glitter washi tape. It is one of my absolute favorites. I'm going to be very, very sad when I run out of it, because it is a favorite washi tape. I love sparkle. I love shining, shimmering, splendid, and it just makes my heart and soul happy. I am using this khaki colored tape. It's not really a washi tape. The glitter tape really isn't a washi tape either, but you know, we can call it a washi tape. I've got that beach washi tape as well. Pretty sure that came from Paper House. pretty sure. But I realized that I was a little bit crooked, and I wanted to kind of straighten it out a little bit. It is really easy, you guys, to go a little bit crooked when you are working with your washi tapes. If you're not being super careful, lining it up, using your grid marks, using a ruler, all of those things. And normally I don't care if it's a little bit wonky, but this was starting to line up to be a little bit more than a little bit wonky, you know what I mean? So now I'm going to bring in this floral washi tape as well. I feel like this is my mind's eye. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's Gingham Foundry from my mind's eye. And then a little bit more gold. Now, because my two photos are much larger than what is in the sketch, I'm covering up a lot of this washi tape. So if you didn't want to use so much washi tape, you probably could have done a couple little strips over on the left-hand side, a couple little strips over here on the right-hand side, and then you would have been absolutely fine without the washi underneath the photos. However, I just didn't think about it, and this is quicker and easier. Now I'm going to bring in some more Shiny Shimmery Splendid right here, you guys. This is a kind of like die cut glitter washi, and I'm going to put that down at the bottom, and then we're going to put another load of glitter at the top, because why not, right? If you got it, sparkle, right? That's what I'm saying. So I am just going to figure out where I want the washi to kind of lay on underneath of the photos. So where I want the photo to cover up part of the washi, where I don't want it to cover up, all of those things. So I'm bringing in these pearls, and I thought that this would add an extra layer of fun to the layout. And obviously you guys can see I got these on clearance from Hobby Lobby. Now these I am not running underneath of the photos. For one, it would give me a big old bump under there, and we don't need a big old bump in our lives. And then I just thought, you know, I'm gonna put it up here underneath of this photo because it's like right on the edge and you can see it. And I figured that would be good enough. Speaking of bumps, I was at work. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And I bonked my head on one of the shelves over top of the dishwasher, and it hurt so bad. I saw stars and had an instantaneous headache. So touching my forehead right now, it's a little tender still, but luckily no egg on that forehead, no big old bump or anything like that, no lingering headache, just a little bit of tenderness. So speaking of bumps, there that is. So I'm pulling out the sticker book. Now, I absolutely loved Indigo and Ivy. That collection just spoke to my soul, you guys. Every once in a while, a collection comes out that you just adore, right? And there have been multiple collections over the years that just, man, I love it, and I use it all up, and I'm just like, I wish I still had some of that paper, right? That's when I'm like, why didn't you buy more? And then I think, well, if I would have bought more and I had those extra papers, would I have loved it as much as I did? That's a question to think about, but I'm not going to think about that right now. What I am going to do is pull out different stickers from the sticker book that will kind of work out with what I've got going on here. I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted to decorate this layout with additional decorations, right? Like, I love my washi tapes, I love my pearls, the doilies. Like, I'm here for that, you guys. It's a 100% win in my book. It's just a question of what else I want to decorate with. I didn't really want to bring in a lot of different motifs, so I wasn't thinking, yeah, let me bring in a bunch of florals, or let me bring in stars, or let me bring in hearts. It was just kind of a like a happy happenstance moment. with the florals that I brought in and the hearts that I brought in. I wasn't specifically looking to decorate with them like I do sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I want to add flowers to this layout because I like flowers. But this was just kind of flipping through, seeing the shapes of the stickers, seeing the size of the stickers, and kind of figuring out what would really make sense on the layout. And honestly, what I thought was pretty, because that is that's super important, right? Like if I want to make a pretty layout, I want to pull things that are pretty. I definitely don't want to pull things that I'm like, ooh, Sandy, why'd you pull that one? Right? Like you gotta use the things that you think are pretty. Okay, so here I am adding a couple more hearts to the situation because, you know, why not? They are good space fillers. I like the colors of them, the texture of them. And I say texture, even though it's kind of implied texture, because these are super flat planner type stickers. So I'm just trying to figure out what I need to add on here, if anything at all. And then I still think that I've got to like mess around with this a little bit. So I did not like how thin that sticker was sitting on top of the photo because it was starting to kind of fall down, right? Like my photos are popped up on Fun Foam. Now, the Fun Foam isn't super high, but there is enough of give underneath of it that it felt like it was kind of falling down. And then I did the same thing with the round sticker that was down here on the right hand corner, because I just felt like that one was falling down as well. I did end up, I just said a whole bunch right there. I'm sorry, guys. I am actually in my kind of Airbnb room before we go on the cruise tomorrow, waiting for my friends MK and Janet to get here, and I am tired, right? Like obviously I didn't get all of these voiceovers voiced over before it was time to leave, so I have to steal time where you find it. And I just said again. Sorry if this video is full of ums. I am sorry. And is the same as maybe, who knows. Anyway, I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive on here, and then obviously have to refill my ATG yet again. And my goodness, I do go through the ATG. I pulled out the other one and went ahead and used that one because it had tape in it. It's the best part, having two. I have three, but I haven't even tried putting tape in the third one because there was something wrong with it and I haven't messed around with it. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this layout. Thank you so much for coming along on the journey of Follow a Sketch February. This has been a great month. I love all the layouts that everyone is posting and using the hashtag and tagging me in. I am definitely behind in comments and liking them. Guys, I will catch up. Might not be until after the end of February, but it will be done. Anyway, guys, if you want to play along, join the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.